Hey guys, it's cooperCodes, and today is day 16 of the challenge, and I'm starting my Blackjack project. So yeah, I was feeling decently confident with objects after what I did yesterday and being able to solve some of the problems I ran into, so I kind of realized how you make functions for or methods for objects and how you do all that stuff, so yeah, and how you like change object variables or properties, sorry. So I used my Trello board, but I only did like 2 tasks, or not only, they were kind of hard to do. I was having an issue at the end with this shuffle deck function, and it's kind of funny. I woke up this morning and then I just did a quick Google search and I found out the answer, even though it took me like 20 minutes to like try stuff out and it didn't even figure out the answer. So now you're looking at me do the I believe that is the get value. So this is just getting the value of the card. I actually end up switching the process of how you get the value to something that's a little more efficient that uses objects. So instead of having it just be one string in the object, it has a this.value and then a this.card, this.suit. So the value and the suit are separate. And then in the then you can make a function like a dot print card, and then that would print the suit and the value. So that's cool stuff, and it's more efficient because let's see what I'm doing here actually. So yeah, the card deck is just an empty array, but it has lots of functions up on it. That's why I made it an object. Lots of stuff I only want to be able to apply to deck. So yeah, I was having some not issues, but I was just trying a bunch of different stuff out for the filling the deck. I think the way I have it right now, I change it. Yeah, see, I'm like messing with different stuff. Some of the stuff is, see, this is where I do the big change where I say the value and the suit are different. Then I just decide, okay, I'm just gonna rewrite all the code for this guy for the get value method. So I just do that real fast. Yep, so that's that. So I'm just testing out the different values. I think I'm running into a couple errors here. I was running into errors for a while. Okay. I just said if the thing's an A, right? Yeah, if the value is an A, return a 1. So aces are kind of unique in Blackjack. Eventually I'm going to make a method that says if the user needs an 11 or a 1 to win. Like if an 11 makes them break in Blackjack, then you give them 1 instead. Is the basic code for that. So shuffling the deck, it was pretty complicated. I had to do lots of searching around here, and I thought it was going to be pretty easy, but one thing I ran into was the removing a certain thing from an array. So yeah, removing a certain thing from the array. So I'm definitely not gonna forget how to do this now after it took me this long. So like, I was using the dot splice method, which is how you like get an array and remove it from a certain index. But I thought that the dot splice meant like from one index to another index were the 2 parameters in the method, and I was mistaken. And I now realize why I was getting so many errors is because I was writing dot splice index to index, and what did that do? I think it was destroying every single. I think it was like going to a random index. Like let's say if it was index 16, and then it was destroying 16 items from that index, like past 16. So that was a pretty big issue that I didn't really understand what's happening. I was pretty confused. And you'll see I just keep on doing different stuff here. I'm looking up like how to remove stuff from an array. See, this is where, okay, and then I did that, and everything was undefined once I did that, so I was like, okay, that's bad. All the cards in the deck were undefined. Which means that if you look at the code for the shuffle deck, which means the new deck was only getting undefined values, which is not good. So I just like going around like looking for a solution. If you're interested in what the solution eventually was, it was temp.splice, 1. That means it pretty much goes one thing and removes it at the index. See, then I do random index. Now it's just like busted. I'm just getting a totally random stuff. I'm like so confused. And I was just like kind of lost, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go and look at this on another day, because I was already like an hour, so I was good on my time. I don't really look at the clock, but like you can kind of start to feel when you're losing power. So yeah, that was interesting. I'm gonna get into some more stuff tomorrow related to Blackjack, so if you're interested in that, I always got that content. And if you're interested to see the splice fix, it's a pretty simple one, but I can show that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and if you like it, subscribe and comment and like. See ya.